What's good, everybody? It's your boy CJ, your home improvement homeboy. I'm bringing you guys a fire tutorial today. I normally do the ASMR thing, let you guys watch me work, you know, whatever. Today I'm actually gonna switch it up and show you my process for this accent wall design right here. And if you guys are interested in doing it yourself, let me know in the comments below if this helped you, if there's any questions you have, or any other way I can help you achieve this look, if this is something that you're interested in. All right, guys, let's get it.
All right, so first I started by mocking up the design in my CAD program, and so that the measurements can be as precise as possible. And for my CAD program, I like to use Shaper 3D. So as you can see, if you have an iPad or Apple device, it's the blue and white app. Let me see if I can get the camera to focus on it. There we go, Shaper 3D. And so I started by putting in the measurements of the wall. So as we can see, the length of the wall that I'll be putting this design on is 105 inches, and the height is 85 inches. So now we're gonna go ahead and do the cuts. So the way I try to do it is to maximize the use of the wood and not have a lot of leftover scrap that we can't use, or try to get each cut as precise as possible. So for these top pieces of the box, so the long pieces are 72 inches. The strips already come in 72-inch strips, so that makes it a little bit easier. So we know that each one of these outer box long pieces are 72 inches. Now we could do miter cuts for these corners, but we're gonna fill it in with wood filler anyway, so it won't really make a difference. And for those of you who are new to this and are not quite as advanced with piecing together miter corners, it'll be much easier for you doing it the way that I'm showing you now. All right, and so for the shorter pieces on the outer box, they are 24 inches. So I know that I need 6 24-piece cuts, and we're gonna have 6 hole strips in this design. All right, so now for the inner box, and your measurements may be different depending on your wall. So for the inner box, I tried to do it so that I can get this bottom piece and this side piece out of one strip. So as you see, it's 12 inches for that short strip, and then for the longer strip, it's 60 inches. And see, what I love about Shaper is you can click on an edge of both pieces and it tells you the total. So the total would be 72 inches. So that's perfect, because as I said, a full strip is 72 inches. So we'll have one full strip for this part, one full strip for this part, full strip, and then all of these bottom pieces are going to be one full strip. Same thing with the top. All the top pieces will be one full strip. So then the only thing we got left to cut after we do that is we have the inside pieces, which are 50 inches a piece. So we have 3 cut at 50 inches. Oh, excuse me, we still got one more piece. And then we got the bars that go in between, and those are a little bigger, so those will be at 62. But we may adjust that accordingly depending on how it looks once everything's all cut down. So all right, let's get to the cuts.
I'm about to cut the strips down to the size, and I'm just gonna use a basic miter saw. I got the Metabo HPT. It's just a basic miter saw, nothing special about it. It gets the job done. Tape measure, of course, you know I love my Ryobi green all day, and a marker. I prefer a marker when you're marking your wood over a pencil, because a marker, this fine point marker, is actually about the width of a saw blade. So a lot of times for DIYers, especially when we start working on projects like this, we don't account for the thickness of the saw blade when we're measuring out our cuts. So that's something we're gonna try to avoid by using the marker. And of course, can't build anything without a square. So I know it's a triangle, but we call it a square because it gets your corners perfectly square. So all right, let's get it. Alright, so I got all the wood cut. Can't really see it in the garage. I'm about to lay it all out. So alright guys, let's get it done. Oh, this camera's always blurry. Okay, alright, there we go. Full picture. I know you're thinking, I see people do that on all the DIY videos, all the how-to videos. They always tape the roller. Why do they tape the roller? I'll tell you, if you don't tape your roller, it's gonna collect dust and debris. So if you tape it, then when it's time to use it, nice and clean. All right, let's paint.